Hello everybody, we are back once again, and today we are playing Stormworks. Now, I'm not just going to spawn in some kind of craft and, do some weird stuff. Today, I'm building my own. I have some Is that on my glass? Dang. Anyway, I have some experience building crafts. I've had this game for a while, been doing some stuff, but now, I want to build something of my own. Now, this is not the place to do it, because it's going to be a boat. And I don't want to build it a hangar. Not a good idea. So over here we got this workbench right here. And basically you can build whatever you want. Now, I'm going for I want kind of like a destroyer submarine thing. Like a research submarine but with guns. It's going to be kind of cool. I do want mirroring on though. And it's going to be big. Real big. Is that long enough? Let's make it bigger. Alright, let's do that like that. Then let's extend it outward some. And do it like that. Let's do it like that, and then we'll... So I'm doing it like this because front of the boat. So I do want these rows like this. But watch what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do it like this to get a good kind of bow shape. And then I'll kind of build it out so it looks right. There we go. Now what I'm gonna do is... And this is gonna take a while. So I'm gonna give y'all a time lapse of this. So now that I'm looking at this, I'm going to undo all of it. And y'all will see why, because as I undo everything, I want to get rid of all of this because it looks too stubby, kind of. And I'll show you how I'm going to fix that. By doing this. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Now, it does look weird because it's not long as it was. So, move that forward some and let's make it even bigger. Oh, nope. Do about like that. That should be good, yeah. So, this bow still is not tall enough. I don't... Is it? You know what? Yeah, let's just do one more level. There. So, that's good for now. I might like make it look smoother eventually, but now I can fill all of this in, and we can run it all the way down the side of the ship. There we go. Now, it's pretty huge, but I kind of want it to be huge. And this is not going to be done today. It's going to be like a series. So, now I can put the deck on it. We're not done with it yet. So I've got to fill in this part. I probably could put a car on the back of this if I wanted to. Or like a separate vehicle. I'm not sure. But now we can completely fill this thing. There. And let's see if it floats. Okay, it floats pretty good. Now seeing that it floats, we're gonna have to have a main, like, top, like, command area. So seeing that it's gonna be a submarine, it's probably not gonna be all, like, looking like a destroyer completely. But I think what I can do, it's not going to be like a submarine that actually submarines. It's going to be like a station that can go all the way to the bottom, and that's it, because I can't do submarine stuff. So what I'm going to do is maybe let's go about like right here. Just want some walkway. Let's do it about like that. Leave some area in the back. Come on. Think I can kind of round it out a little bit on the top. It'll be a little bit taller. Let's make it a little bit taller. And let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do this. Oh. There. Now we can fill this in some... I guess it could be like that. I think that'll work. Seeing that it's a submarine, it might have some glass in the front, maybe, and maybe some big old portholes or something. And, like, some screens for visibility. So, first, get rid of that, because we need to build an airlock. Now, how big's the... Oh, shoot. The door. Also, all this stuff was just from a, project I was doing before this, doing some testing and whatnot. So, a hinged door like this is 4x7. There we go. Like that, and then we'll put another door about there. Let's, and this will just be a small airlock for you to get in, have like diver suits and stuff. So now I need a pump. And we can do it like that, which is this the inlet? Out. So there. And we'll have, see here. Oh. Pipe. Actually, we have a fluid port. We also have one over here. Then let's have it like that. Okay, so that pump will pump everything out. Now we need a button. And this will be a toggle. And it will, once hooked up to power, turn that on and off. Now we won't be able to test it anytime soon, but that should work. And then we can put some stuff in here like scuba stuff. We can have some more of it over here. Then we can get, yeah, some blow torches. We need the water ones, though, for repairing stuff, just in case. That should be good. Now that we've got the airlock, we can get in here. So let's have like a control area up here. And I kind of want this to be glassed off. I don't think it'll have guns. I think it'll just kind of be like a research vessel. So, there we go. 3x3s. Wait, is there bigger than the 3x3? There we go. That'll look pretty cool. Now let's get the controls. You know what? We can do the controls later. Let's see. We can probably start on the engine. Now, I'm going to open this up for now, just for easier visibility and whatnot. Because the engine's going to be back here. Now, I don't know if this is tall enough for the engine, but we're going to build our own engine. And it's going to be a big one. Yeah, it's going to have to be pretty big back here, so probably raise it up a good couple of blocks, but we'll do that eventually. So this will go here. We need the big drive belt, camshaft, all that stuff. I do want it to be, you know what, we could probably do 2 of them. 2 engines for 2 props. So let's do like that. This is just a crankshaft. These work kind of weird. So let's do 4 cylinders. Cylinders. Oh. Cylinder, cylinder, cylinder. Okay. Now that we've got the main engine, you know what? Get out of my way. Got stuff to do. Now we've got the main engine part. We need a drive belt. We're gonna need an alternator. You know, let's do 3 alternators. Oh. Let's get the starter. I hope that's enough starter. And we need a fluid pump. I'm actually going to do 2 of these. I'm going to do 1 over here. You know, let's do 2 over here. 1 for fuel and 1 for water. We don't really need the fuel one. I'm going to do it anyway, though. Because we're going to have a lot of fuel going through here. So, now we're going to need cooling. So, we're going to go radiator. Let's, does this have a fan on it? It does. So, we'll do this one. That should be enough liquid. And now we do have our pipes. We do need a... Where's it at? This. Coolant manifold. Coolant manifold will go up here, but I also need a... Let's do the corner. We can do this like that. It only needs to go into 1 piston. It cools everything. It's kind of weird. Straight. And then the manifold. Now you'll notice that it uses these kind of connectors. Make sure that those are touching. For coolant, I'm guessing, I'm gonna assume that's the right way. And it's gonna come back, well, this pump's gonna pump it, but I'm gonna have like that. We can have it over like this. And that would be a complete loop. Actually, goes in that way. And it needs to come out, so... I hope this is the right way. It shouldn't matter. Hopefully. Then there. Coolant is coolant, so it shouldn't matter, I hope. So it needs to go down 1. I'm gonna do it like that. Let's go over here and do it. Like that. And then we'll kind of... You know what, we need to move it over 1, actually. There we go. There we go. There. So we should have cooling now, hopefully. Now we're going to need air and fuel. Here's our fuel. I actually want to do air first. I'm going to do it like... I'm going to do 2 of them, like this. I don't know how this is going to work yet. Might have to change some stuff, but I'm going to run some pipes up. Then we'll have the enclosed pipe. I don't want a T, I want the straight. Then air. I'm gonna hope this works. Now we're gonna need fuel. Fuel, I'm just going to do one. We should be alright with one. We'll do fuel like that, and then we need tanks. Dang it. Large. I don't know if large will be enough. About this. Do 2 large stacked on top of each other. And then that makes it really easy just to do that. Now, make sure they have diesel in them. They could have other liquids in them. Make sure. Now, that should work. We should be good there. What else do we need? Oh. Got the fluid. Oh. I had that fluid pump over here for the fuel. We're not going to need that. I don't think. So, air. We'll get all this stuff going eventually. I think that's good. Right, exhaust. So, exhaust, we're going to do it like this. And I'm going to do it on the back 2 cylinders. Now, I'm going to do that. Oh. What does this look like? Oh. I've never seen that before. We're just gonna do these. So that should be all. It should run now. I'm not completely sure if it will. But this is all... Oh, right, it actually won't. We're gonna need a battery. We will have 2 batteries. Each engine will power each battery. And I'll have the batteries will sit... You know what, they can sit right there. You know what? You can actually go forward some. And let's do them about like that. So you can get to the engine and stuff. Now for power, this battery will charge all of this stuff. And this battery will charge all of this stuff and we'll connect everything else up later. Now, there is one thing I forgot. We need 2 constant numbers. Okay, you can just set these anywhere. I'll just put these here. One of them needs to be 0.5, and the other needs to be 1. So the 0.5 is for the fuel, okay? The 1 is for the air and all of your stuff here. If your alternator, which is right here, well, this is your starter, your alternator's up here, they're not connected, they will not charge your battery. Here, fan on and off will just, that'll be when we hit the power button. And we'll have all this stuff hooked up eventually, like RPS and stuff. So one thing we have with this engine, with this setup, it's just going to floor it the whole time it's started. So I'm gonna put this up like this. I don't know how tall this is down here. I don't think it's... You might be able to, like, crawl through here, I think. Like, this can be like that. Then it needs to go up a little ways. But what I mean is it's going to be stuck up because I'm not using any kind of microcontroller to make it not be full throttle all the time. I don't think it's gonna be a problem though. You just turn them off when you don't want them, and the throttle is gonna control the clutch. Now, one problem I can see here is the flywheel being too big. It is. Now, the flywheel, I believe, is optional. I don't think you need it. I think my propeller is going to work just fine, so I think the 5x5 clutch should work. And then we'll run the rest of the stuff. Now let's go back to blocks and cover this. Okay, we've got that. Now we can make this look a little bit nicer by just doing that. So that is our beefy engines. Now, they won't work yet because we don't have any controls hooked up to them. Now we can go build a control console, and that'll probably be all we do today. So I don't want symmetry anymore. I want a helm, which will go in the middle. I just want to have that so I know the middle. And then I will have this little row of buttons. So we'll have 2 for the starters and a bunch of stuff like that. And then we have other gauges and stuff, because really we only need 1 button, and then we'll have throttle for, we'll just do throttle for both of them. So this will do the starter. Well, you know what, let's just, God dang it. We'll do the fan and the starter of this one. Let's select this and go engine 1 start. Then this one will be engine 2 start. Let's drag this now. I grabbed the wrong thing. And this. Now we can also run electricity. And they should run now, but I'm also going to hook up the prop just in case. There. I just had to find where that's at. I need that straight and closed. Now, wait a minute. Okay. So I'm going to have this like that. Then another one there. Let's just redo all of that now, because I didn't turn symmetry back on. There. And we need propellers. Now there's the giant. There's the large. How big is the giant? I doubt those should work. Now, let's test. How heavy is it in the back? Oh, it's pretty heavy in the back. Well, I expected it to be seeing the behemoth engines we have in there. So let's turn this on. See that? Doesn't sound good. Okay, what did I miss? What is not working? So the starter, the fuel. Now these are diesel, yes. What have I missed? You know, the starter might just not be enough. I'll put a secondary one on. Oh, I know why. It's because none of the inputs over there are connected. So, like, look. The starters work. None of this stuff's connected. All the fuel needs to be connected. So the constant one, throttle. All of this stuff. And then there. Now it should work. And they've each got 2 starters. Well, I don't know about the first one, but... Of course, I accidentally put on scuba gear. Wait, can I take this off? There. And I will leave this door open so y'all can see the engine working. Come on. Let's see if the second one does. Okay. Okay, I'm time-lapsing the next 15 minutes because I had so many issues trying to get it started, even though it was just one issue. And you're about to see how I got it back running. I had 7 starters thinking that was the issue. Oh, come on. Is it not getting enough fuel? There, did it just need more fuel? Ow, that hurt. I'm gonna try doing something real quick. I'm gonna do this. Does that work? They work? My god, they're loud. Okay, it works. It's just the throttle doesn't work. Because I don't have a throttle. And the propellers aren't spinning. How come? That spin? Where'd I cut a hole open? Um, um, okay, so the clutches are connected to the throttle lever. So why is it not working? Of course, I didn't make it. Again. A whole lot of nothing. What? That clutch might be backwards. That's what it was. Well, I actually have to connect the new clutch. Can't just expect it to work. Oh, wow. Okay, it's fast. It is very fast. My problem is it's too fast. This motor, I can't slow it down. It's stupid loud. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna actually... There. I'm gonna give y'all a, I guess, representation of how fast this thing is. I have over succeeded. I hope these all turn in the same direction. They should. We're gonna want to close this door. Look at this. Oh, wait a... Oh, it's popping out. I can't get back. It's so loud. Jeez, it's so loud. Can I reset? Here's 2 minutes ago. Okay. Now, does it have the rudder on? Yes, it does. And these three, I believe, need to be reversed. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a inverter connected. We just do it there. Then that'll connect to the turning. And that should work. That's at 30%. Here, I'll show y'all 60. No, there's 70. It doesn't stay in the water. Here. You gotta ease it up. So, I figured out one problem we have. That jumping up and down. I think it'll be fixed if we can, like, lower the props. I'm just gonna try to get back and call it a day. Because it's been pretty successful already. Man, it's loud. But watch this. Why? They're going down like that because of the thing. Okay, well that worked pretty good. I don't know how to limit the RPM because obviously it's too loud. Way too loud. 60 RPS is what it goes at. So it's too loud. But we have these two behemoth motors for this not very... I mean, it's big, but it's not huge. And these are giant engines, so... I don't know how to do that real quick here, but after this recording, I'll try to figure it out. So I hope y'all liked it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.